Good evening. It's 8:19. Now, this is really interesting. So, is the center of the sun the same as the central sun? We've heard this is what popped in my mind tonight when I went to this FAA webcam and I saw that center of the sun and it's black like that. What popped in my mind is, was there a movie about the central sun or Journey to the Center of the Sun? Because I know that there is a movie and there's books about Journey to the Center of the Earth. So then I just typed it in. I typed it in, and this is what came up. This like Argotha, and it has that central sun in the middle. And I thought, wow, that really does look like. It reminds me of the sun. It reminds me of the sun up there in the sky with that little dark circle like that. Because really, and then I thought, well, what would the chances be that we are now in the center of the Earth, and that sun is up there in the sky? Have you heard of that phenomenon, the central sun, and journey to the center of the Earth? You all, have you? Because I think that's we're going to look at that FAA webcam. You can see it for yourself. And I've done several videos, lots of videos, more or less on these. I have, you all. Thank you for tuning in. Hello there, Susan. Honey. Hello, everybody. Yeah, let me just do this. I'm going to come over here to this part right here. Can you all hear me? I hope you can. I want to come over here, and I'm going to make sure this live chat is turned on. Yes, we can, you all. Look at this. Oh, you found me through Enchanted. That's wonderful, Smokey. It is. Hello, everyone. Hello there, Asagori. Yeah, you all. I'm going to wing it. I'm going to wing it tonight. I am. I thought, what am I going to do a video on? And that popped in my head as soon as I saw the FAA webcam. So, yeah, this is wonderful. Thank you all for tuning in, you all. Thank you. Whoopsie, Gina, honey. Boom. Let me look at this. We definitely are not living on, well, but we gotta approach this subject, you all. I'm trying to get this camera back to me. I'm gonna get it back to me, you all. I've got it back to me. Yeah. Now, I thought I thought this was a good comparison right here with the sun in the center and this up here. Of course, people say that this up here at the top is like well, let me just say this. They say that, let me get over here to this picture. There is a theory, and it's really not too much of a theory, but we'll just call it a theory, that there is a sun simulator up there. And the reason the sun looks like this is there because there's a massive object. There's a massive system up there. There's something up there that they are not wanting us to see, and or our sun is dying. There's all different types of schools of thoughts, theories, and one thing is for certain: this sun is unusually bright, and it will burn you up. It will burn you up if you stay out in it too long, okay? And it's got a nice dark center to it, you all. It does. And then if you look over here at this picture of Argartha, the land of advanced races, the city of Shambhala, Allah. Hey, now, see, that's, now listen to that, you all. Shamba, Allah, and then we have Allah. Wow, that's interesting. That's okay, you all. That is okay. So it looks like we got these it looks like a great big continent or something like that, like the Earth itself. What if the Earth is like that? But, you know, they say we got some waters that we had to fly over to get to wherever we go. They do. So, yeah, I'm not, let me just say this right here. I am not one for, I'm not skilled on this sun looking like this. I like to document it. I do, because it looks neat. It's got that dark circle in it. And I think this central sun, what if there really is some truth to that? Really, what if there is? What if there is like now how would a hollow earth theory fit in with a flat earth theory? How would that happen, you all? Really? Now, I don't have a problem with the earth being flat if the theory of the earth is flat. I don't have the problem with the theory that the earth is round. It doesn't bother me really in the big scope of my life. It doesn't. But I think, all areas are worth exploring. They are. So if the earth was flat, would there be a hollow out part underneath it? Okay, would there? And if the earth is round, would it still have different layers within it? See, I'm talking about layers, levels, and stuff. Yeah, would it? See, that would be a question. That would be a question. Yeah. Well, we're not going to talk politics in here, okay? If you don't know anything about me, I don't like to talk politics, okay? So let's tone it down. Tone down that politics, okay? This is more important than what's going on with certain political figures, okay? That's all I want to say. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you've heard of the inner earth. I've heard of the inner earth too. Let's come over here, you all. We got to get over here. That's right. Let me look over here. Yeah, see, look, so we got this inner earth right here. So, look at this. So, Argartha, I think I got it, in the hollow earth. Whoa, this is, this is really bright. The biggest cover-up of all time is the fact that there is a civilization of people living in the center of the earth. People living in the center of the earth, whose civilization's name is known as Argartha. And this may be hard for some of you to believe. I know it was for me at first. However, this person says, I know I have an absolute knowingness of the truth of this, you all. The Buddhists, in their theology, fervently believe in its existence. They believe that there is a race of supermen and women who occasionally come to the surface to oversee the development of the human race. They also believe that this subterranean world has millions of inhabitants and many cities, and their capital is Shambhala. And the master of this world was believed to have given orders to the Dalai Lama of Tibet, who was his terrestrial representative. And his messages were being transmitted through certain secret tunnels connecting this inner world to Tibet. Well, I haven't heard of that before, but that sounds very interesting, you all. I do like exploring different thoughts. I do. I like to see what everybody else has to say, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Okay, it's nothing wrong with to investigate and just look into things like this, because who knows in the end? Who knows, really? We all think we know. We all think we know it all. Well, not we all. Some of us think they know it all. Some of us, think they know a little bit, but who really knows, okay? I don't think nobody truly knows all the secrets, but I think that if you're looking into things and you're inquisitive and you're looking with the right intent, I think you will be led in the right direction. I really do. If your heart is in the right place, I do. Hello. Hello there, Starfire. Yes, you are. We're going to come over here and look. I don't think I want to read all of that, but that's really interesting. So, we got a famous Russian channel. Oh, okay, channel. I thought they meant a channel, like a news channel, but they didn't mean a news channel, you all. So they mean a channel or somebody who can, the Ascended Master El Morya, who claimed that Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, was connected by a tunnel to inner earth, and the entrance of the tunnel was guarded by lamas who were sworn to secrecy. And a similar tunnel were believed to be connected to secret chambers at the base of the Great Pyramid in Giza at Argartha. But also under the Great Pyramid, I thought Thoth had his ship. Thoth ship under the Great Pyramid. Let me look at that, you all, because I want to see it. You've got to be kidding. I don't know if they're going to let us see this. I don't know if they're going to let us see this. I want to see the images of Thoth. Here's Thoth right here, that he had his ship located under the Great Pyramid. They did say that there are like shafts that go underground. Where do they go? You ever see how they would take those cameras and they would go through these little crawl spaces in the Great Pyramid? They'd go there. I guess this is Thoth. The Great Pyramid was not built by Pharaoh. Is that Thoth? Well, I don't know. I guess it is. I'm not sure, but that's okay, you all. That is all right. That's okay. I'm supposed to be talking about this. I'm not supposed to be talking about this inner Earth right now. So look at this. So the first public scientific evidence occurred in 1947 when Rear Admiral Richard Byrd in the United States Navy flew directly to the North Pole instead of going over the North Pole. He entered the inner Earth, and in his diary with other witnesses, he tells of entering the hollow interiors of the Earth and traveling 1,700 miles over the mountain, lakes, rivers, green vegetation, and animal life. And he tells of seeing monstrous animals resembling the mammoth of antiquity moving through the underbush. And he eventually found the cities and a thriving civilization. So remember that movie? Oh, The Land of the Lost. I kind of liked it, but it was kind of creepy. It was unsettling in my spirit. And then they had those beings. They looked like reptilians. What was the name? What did I just say the name it was? The Land of the Lost, you all. And it's like they landed up in the Land of the Lost is what happened. The Land of the Lost is where they ended up. Okay, and we look at these images. We're going to look at the Land of the Lost right here. I don't know how they got there because I can't remember how they made it to the Land of the Lost, but they had these beings underneath there, and they had like I don't know, these places they would go and they moved these jewels or something on the inside. I wasn't allowed to really watch much of it, but look, they had pterodactyls and all of this kind of stuff. So hello there, Bang Bang Mucka Bang. Apple Brooks, hello you all. So they had this Land of the Lost. Does anyone remember if they went there? How they ended up there? Did they go through a portal? But they got stuck there. Oh yeah, like this. Well, what's he doing right here inside of there? Yeah. How many miles is 1,700 miles of inner Earth? I think they said traveled over. And look, they got this person right here. Well, would he represent like the missing chain or something like a Sasquatch or something? Yeah. Oh, they fell through an earthquake? Yeah, they fell through the earthquake. I've never heard of a holographic library. I really haven't. I haven't, but look, we're talking about this right here. So, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Land of the Lost, and look, they had like an army of these things, whatever they were. So, let's look at this, you all. So they coming back here. They traveled 1,700 miles over the mountains, lakes, rivers, vegetation, and animal life. Oh, entering the hollow. You're right. They entered the interior of the Earth. Okay, and his plane was greeted by flying machines, the type he had never seen before. Now we know that these there are reports of UFOs going down inside the volcanoes. Okay, they're coming up from the ground. You know that. They come up from the ground. They go into the ground shafts in the ground. They go into the ocean. They're going in all over the place. Okay, but they saw these flying machines and escorted him to a safe landing place. And he was graciously greeted by the emissaries of Agartha. And after resting, he and his crew was taken to meet the ruler of Agartha. And they told him that he had been allowed to enter it because of his high moral and ethical character. They went on to say that ever since the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they had been very concerned for their own safety and survival, and they decided that it was time to take greater contact with the outside world to make sure that we did not destroy this planet and their civilization with it. So they had been allowed in this for this express purpose of making a way to contact somebody they trusted. So that sounds interesting, you all. It does. And, we have people who do channel. Okay, I'm not going to say they don't because, there's spiritual beings. Okay, there's other dimensions. There are people who channel. In other dimensions. And what if they are in the inner earth too? There's been instances also of people. I think it is in like the Mount Shasta area and stuff. They go up there and they meet these beings, like real tall beings. And some like have disappeared, but you have to ask yourself, who lives in the mountains? Is there a race of beings in the mountain? Is that like the lost Lee or Lumerian culture? I can't remember how to say it. I really can't. But that's okay, you all. It's okay. So look at this. Admiral Byrd. Did I push this back here, you all? I did. Look. In 1956, he led another expedition to the Antarctic and or the South Pole. And in this expedition, he and his crew penetrated 2,300 miles into the center of the Earth. He states that the North and South Pole are actually two of many openings of the center of the Earth. And this person can't help think about Jules Verne's famous book, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Okay, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Oh, look at this. The secret government, Ray Palmer, the editor of Flying Saucer magazine, did a detailed story on Admiral Byrd, and the United States government bought it, or they stole or destroyed almost every single copy, and then destroyed the plates. Why would they do that? Why would they destroy the plates, the printing plates, and the books? The Flying Saucer magazine. You all, we got to find out what the Flying Saucer magazine was about. Flying Saucer magazine. We got to look at this, you all. We really got to come over here and check this out. Okay. The Flying Saucer magazine. Oh, they got one on eBay, you all. They do. You think this is the real one? No, it's in sporting goods. No, let me put Admiral Byrd. Oh, right there. You think that's it? Let me see this. The light of a bat. Oh, let's look at this. So, flying saucer. Okay, we can look at this. Like flying saucers, UFO reports, like the flight of a bat. Anatomy of how to curl your hair. No, this ain't what we want. We don't want that. I don't want this talking about that. I really don't. I want, no, I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear about Admiral Byrd is what I want to hear about. Admiral Byrd and the flying saucers. Admiral Byrd, Admira Byrd. That's what I want to see, you all. I want to see that book that he did. I really do. Okay, we got it. We got it. Are we on here? Are we on here, you all? I think we're on here. Yeah. So we are on here, you all. We looking at this. I can't look at the comments on here because now my phone is just spinning. I use my phone to look at the comments. I can't look at them. That's okay. Yeah. So look at this. So this Flying Saucer magazine, Admiral Byrd. Oh, so they have one. Look at this. This is the book they thought they got rid of, you all, right here. Oh, wow. Now we got it, you all. Let me see if I can get on here again. No, don't do this to my phone, you all. I want to try to get on this. Oh, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. I have 4 different Wi-Fis, you all. I'm sorry. I got to get on the right Wi-Fi, and then I will have service. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, we got this going on. That's okay. I got it. You all. Just wait right there. Please be patient with Gina. Okay, you all, we can do this. Okay, we got it. Okay, is this on me? Okay, I think it's on me. Yes, it is. Okay, so we are supposed to be over here on this Flying Saucer magazine conquest. Right here. You find it on the Amazon. Flying Saucers, the magazine of space. Let's see if they'll let us look at it. Oh, wow, this is really neat. It really is neat, you all. See if we can the Flying Saucer at Sea, the truth about the Orion Belt sighting, airline pilots angered over slurs, misstatements, the Air Force snafu in American Airlines, Captain Killian sighting, complete uncensored report in this issue. Some amazing calculations that link the 19th century to support both are planned by other planet people. You all, there are other people. Look at the stuff at sea. So let's look at that. The Egyptians knew it ages ago. the editorial, chasing flying saucers. Here's on here. Okay, look at this. So the chariots, fort, and the UFO. So that book's on eBay. That book's on Amazon if you want to get it. So yeah, we're supposed to be looking at that, you all. So we got this up here. You say, Gina, why are you talking about this center sun, the center of the earth? Because I went to the FAA webcam and I saw that, and that's what it reminded me of. Let's come over here and look at this FAA webcam. See, we can look at it. It's right here. Let's look at this, you all. Let's play this. So I'm going to let you see it. You see that? I don't know where this picked up at. Okay, you all can see it. See, this is today. Why does the sun look like that? Yeah. Dale, honey, I don't agree with you. Because we got the fallen angels on this earth, okay? If there's fallen angels, there's angels that have not fallen, and they're walking on the earth too. So yeah. Yeah, look at this, you also watch this. Wait, where did it go? Did we see that on there? Oh, I know. I hope our writer's okay too. He may just have other things that he's doing. He may. Okay, look at this. So this reminded me of the central sun. And why does this sun have this looking in it? Okay, I'm just saying that. Why does it? Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying it, you all. So that's where I found that at. Right there. Let me stop this thing right here. Yeah. So let's get back to where we were. Oh, you are so very welcome, you all. We want to look at this. So we're over here looking at this stuff. So we have the inter-earth. See, look at this. What is this? The great central sun. The great I am. The central concentration of God consciousness and light and life and love to all. Okay, well, that's the pretty colors. They're pretty colors, you all. They are. But yeah, let's look at this. So the power of the sun. So this is where we are supposed to be, right here at Admiral Byrd. Okay, look. I have been told the exact same thing happened with the... Okay, so this is what we're talking about. The Secret Service. They took this book that Ray Palmer, the flying saucer, they tried to destroy every single bit of it, but they couldn't. They might go after that one on the Amazon now, you all. They might. So they bought or stole or destroyed almost every single copy and then destroyed the printing place. So how much was that book on there? That book is $22 right here. Wonder how many books of these are in circulation. I think that's the only book, you all. You think so? I don't see any other ones. Wow. Yeah. I don't see any other ones. So let's look at this. So, this person, I've been told the exact thing happened in respect to an article done on Admiral Byrd's discovery by the National Geographic. The magazine was released by the U.S. government, and the U.S. government gobbled up almost every single issue. And if the story wasn't true, how come the government was so uptight? So let's look at this, you all. The National Geographic. So we're going to look at this, okay? National Geographic and Admiral Byrd. Let's see what we're going to get. Something. Oh, that's Lindbergh. What's this? Oh, his triumphant. Look, this week, legislator passed a bill. No, I'm not going to sign up, so I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Oh, all they did was... Oh, here we go. This is where we're going right here. Ta-da! It's $26.65. So, let's see this, you all. So, they said they gobbled almost every one of them up. So, Luis Martin returns to Guatemala After an 11-year absence to find the highlands and countryside little change. Okay, our Navy explores Antarctica in the winter of 46 and 47. When were the UFOs first reported, you all? Does anyone know when did that wait, was it 1947 when Roswell incident happened? Was it then? Because that's they're talking about this. Let's see, Roswell 1947. 19 year. Let me see. Yep, right there. So what if, you all, let's think about this. What if we got this Roswell incident where the UFOs came out? Okay, it did, and they said it was just you see what they said it was? They said it was this. The Roswell incident is the 1947 recovery of a balloon. You all. Come on now, you know that is not a balloon. Don't tell me I did not turn that back over, you all, because I'm sitting here talking to myself. Okay, yeah, I did. I turned it back over. So they said it was a balloon or debris near Corona. Okay, near Corona, New Mexico, you all. By the United States Army Air Forces, and the conspiracy theories decades later claiming the debris involved a flying saucer and the truth had been covered up by the United States government. Well, then why did the government, the secret government, they bought or stole or destroyed almost every copy of Admiral Byrd and the plates of the printing press? And then why did Admiral Byrd's discovery by National Geographic, the magazine, was released and the U.S. government gobbled up almost every issue? If the story wasn't true, how come the government was so uptight? Okay, so we researched that. That was 1947 right here. In 1947, you all, this is when the Roswell incident took place. Do you think that they came and they made their presence known back then because of what happened with that Hiroshima? Do you think that happened? Do you? That's right, you all. Look at that. Our Navy explores with 59 illustrations and 39 maps, 11 natural color photographs. Rear Admiral Richard E. Byrd, U.S. Navy retired, the Society's new map of the Caribbean area. Guatemala revisited, 40 natural color. Okay, see, you all, we got that. We got it. And we had the Roswell incident. So when he went to the center of the earth, you all, they let him come down there. That's what they said. He was escorted, more or less. And that was like around the 46 and 47. So we got to look at that. We really do got to look at that, because this is really interesting. So let's see what happened. So in January, okay, that's 10 years later, okay, but this is when he happened. The first public scientific evidence occurred when Rear Admiral of the United States Navy flew directly to the North Pole, and instead of going over it, he went inside the Earth. And he tells of entering the hollow interior of the Earth, traveling 1,700 miles over the mountain, lakes, and rivers, and the green vegetation. He tells of seeing monstrous animals, okay. He was greeted by flying machines, the type he had never seen before. And they escorted him to a safe landing place, and he was graciously greeted by the emissaries from Agatha. And after resting, he and his crew were taken to meet the ruler of Agatha. And they told him that he had been allowed to enter because of his high moral and ethical character. They went on to say that ever since the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they had been very concerned for their own safety and their survival, and they had decided that it was time to make greater contact with the outside world to make sure that we did not destroy this planet and their civilization with it. They had been allowed in for this to express purpose as a way of making contact. So look at that. So that's why they went on to say they decided it was time to make contact. So that's when this happens, you all. This is when this happens. Let's see. They have this flying saucer magazine that documented it. Roswell incident takes place in 1947. It does. The Roswell incident. What happened to that magazine? Did that go somewhere? What happened? What happened to that magazine, you all? I had that National Geographic magazine pulled up, and I don't see it anywhere. What happened to that? I'm going to see what happened to it. I'm going to look in my history. There it is. And then we have this in 1947. They wanted to make contact. Then we also found out that in 1947, okay, no, that's 1787. I think Israel becomes a nation. Something like that also happened, you all. So they wanted to make contact. I hope this is all right because I didn't know that. I did not know that was the year he went to the center of the earth in 1947. There's a lot of things that happened. Somebody else said also there were other things. They pieced it together in a video I did also that happened in 1947. The Roswell, Israel becomes a nation. Dead Sea Scrolls. That's what else showed. The Dead Sea Scrolls. That's what they said too. The Dead Sea Scrolls were found. Let's see. Found in right here, you are. 1947. Why do we have all of this happening? You know, it's pretty divine. Let's say divine. I don't believe in coincidences at this point. When it comes to this, I don't. The Dead Sea Scrolls in 1947. They found it. It's like that. Then you have the National Geographic magazine documenting this Admiral Byrd's. Yeah, this flying saucer thing that they wrote. You have Admiral Byrd flying in the center of the earth in 1947. Okay, you do. And the ruler of Agartha said it was time to make greater contact with the outside world to make sure we did not destroy this planet and their civilization with it. I think that's pretty telling to me. It really is very, very telling. Wow. And then you have the book about the hollow earth. See, I've done a video on this too, you all. 1947, you all. This is really that's really interesting. It is, if you think about it. We've got this center of the earth. Admiral Byrd's flight, 1947, right there. And all that stuff happens. I think that is pretty interesting. I do. And then we got this sun looking like this that reminded me of the central sun. And there is talk of inside the earth, and that's why I said, well, if the earth is flat, would there be different levels inside there to make a hollow earth? Okay, and if the earth is round, obviously there's accounts of flying straight down into the center of the earth. There's a center of the earth regardless in this theory right here, whether it's round or whether it's flat. But this ain't about whether the earth is flat or whether the earth is round. This is about something's inside the earth, and Admiral Byrd went down into the earth, and the ruler of Agartha, or however you say it, said it was time to make contact because they did not want their civilization destroyed along with the earth. And then the Roswell incident happens, and then Israel becomes a nation. Then the Dead Sea Scrolls are found. Was there something else that happened? Yeah, that's right, you all. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's pretty neat. It really is. I find this stuff interesting. It's 1947 right here. Um, the National Geographic magazine of 1947, and Admiral Byrd meeting the beings inside the Earth. And then you got the Dead Sea Scrolls happening. Okay, now what happened to my Roswell incident? Did I show that? Gina, honey, you did not do this. You did do this, Gina. I don't think I passed this over you. Let me do this. Yeah, I'm going to get over here. Okay, yeah, I got back here, you all. Here we go. We got this. All this stuff happens in 1947. This right here. The Dead Sea Scrolls. National Geographic and documenting Admiral Byrd in the center of the Earth. Okay, this book right here, which they wanted to, the government took all the copies, more or less. They wanted to destroy it. And we got Admiral Byrd in the center of the Earth. And we have we have the ruler of Agartha saying they're concerned for their own safety. For their own safety and their own survival. Right there. They don't want the planet destroyed. So that is interesting, you all. It's very, very interesting. All of it is. Extremely interesting. And both my ears are burning, but this ear is burning even more on this side. This means somebody is got some bad thoughts about me. That's what it means to me. Because whenever that ear burns, somebody's thinking something very bad. They don't like me. But that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. It was first drafted out in 1947. Yeah. Yeah, an ambassador. You know, I bet there's a lot of people. Let's talk about that. Sneaky Smurf. I bet there's a lot of people claiming to be an ambassador to Agartha. Because there's a lot of people claiming to be ambassadors to a lot of beings that they're channeling. And it's very hard to know who to believe. Okay, it really is. I'm just going to say it. You got to be very careful, extremely careful. But you'll know them by their fruit. You will know them by their fruit. You will. You've got to be very careful who you listen to, you all. You do. You don't want to be led astray. You don't. I don't want to be led astray. I don't. So yeah. Well, Snowstorm, I heard about her. I did, and I didn't like something that she said one day. I didn't. Yeah, so I don't know about her. I don't. That's okay. Yeah. But she's doing her own thing. I'm doing my own thing, you all. I am. I'm just going to tell you, you better look at the person's spirit. What type of person are they? Are they coming from the point of love in the center of them? Because love has a lot of good attributes. A lot of good attributes. A lot of byproducts that are good. Okay, I don't think there's any bad ones. Okay, there isn't. I don't think there is. Yeah. Be careful, please, you all. Please be careful who you give your ear to. Okay. Because there's going to be many, many people who are going to fill your mind with a lot of things. And, you know, there are people who love to hear wild things like that, you all. Wild things. They don't care if that person is wild or not. If that person is kind of nothing. I'm not going to get on people. I'm talking about this sun right here. And this Gargartha. I'm not going to look at those comments either, you all. I'm not, because it's distracting me. And the center sun and the center of the earth and all these things that happened in 1947. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm going to look at them, you all. We're going to look at what happened in 1947. And then I'm going to be ending the video. So in 1947, Rear Admiral Byrd from the United States Navy flew 1,700 miles into enter Earth. inner Earth, and he saw flying machines who greeted him, and they escorted him, and he was taken to the ruler of Argatha. They told him that he had been allowed to enter Agartha. And they went on to say that ever since the United States dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they were very concerned about their own safety, their very own safety and their survival. They decided that it was time to make greater contact with the outside world to make sure we did not destroy this planet and their civilization with it. Okay, so they decided in 1947, they decided to make contact with the outside world. And then we have the Roswell incident, and they probably shot it down. They probably did. They probably shot the flying saucer down. Okay, then we have the Dead Sea Scrolls. We have the National Geographic magazine documenting that. We have this book that the government bought up this, and they tried to buy up all of this. Okay, they do. So there's a lot of things that happened then, a whole lot of things. And so with that being said, I am going to go. I want to thank you all for coming on here. I do, because it's really interesting. The sun looks really neat. It does. It kind of reminds me of the central sun in this Agartha. That's what it reminds me of. So I thought that's going to look great there with that sun looking like that on the FAA webcam. That's what I said to myself. And I think it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect, you all. Yeah. So thank you, moderators, and thank you all for coming on here. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. Please be careful who you listen to, okay? And please use discernment and wisdom, okay? I think that's about it, you all. My words are done. Have a wonderful evening. Love you.